a loving husband. No criminal record, no history of violence. Yet he was sentenced to life in prison for killing his own wife. 25 years later, a shocking truth emerged. The real killer had never been him. This is the Michael Morton case, one of the most infamous wrongful convictions in U.S. history. On the morning of August 13, 1986, in Texas, Christine Morton was found brutally murdered in the couple's bedroom. There were no signs of forced entry, no broken locks, no missing valuables. Investigators quickly focused on the person closest to her, her husband, Michael Morton. Michael told police he had left for work early that morning and knew nothing about what happened. But detectives didn't believe him. In their eyes, the spouse is often the prime suspect. Prosecutor Ken Anderson built a simple story. The night before, Michael and Christine argued, and in a fit of rage, Michael killed her. There was no direct eyewitness, but they insisted he had both motive and opportunity. What the jury didn't know, however, was that crucial evidence had been hidden. A neighbor had seen a strange man lurking around the Morton home on the morning of the murder. A check was cashed from Christine's account after she died. And most shocking of all, their 3-year-old son had told investigators, "Daddy wasn't home when Mommy was attacked." None of this evidence ever made it to trial. In 1987, Michael Morton was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison. He lost everything: his wife, his son, his freedom, and his reputation. Meanwhile, the real killer remained free and went on to murder again. But Michael never stopped fighting for the truth. Years later, the Innocence Project took up his case. They pushed to test DNA found on a bloody bandana near the crime scene. The results shook the nation. The DNA did not match Michael. It matched a man named Mark Allen Norwood, a convicted felon who lived nearby. After nearly 25 years behind bars, Michael Morton was exonerated and released in 2011. Mark Norwood was later convicted of murdering Christine Morton and another woman. Prosecutor Ken Anderson, once praised as a defender of justice, was found guilty of concealing evidence.